This is the December 4th edition of the Day Weather Podcast. We do have one little new wrinkle to throw at you on this update. It does look like that storm that we talked about yesterday that was going to move across Utah and into Colorado, bringing those areas some snow, is tracking a little more north now. So it does look like the far southern counties of Wyoming now into the mix to get not a lot, but a little bit of snow. Want to give a heads up to anybody traveling late tonight and Thursday that I-80, Salt Lake to Evanston to Rawlins and Rock Springs to Laramie to near Cheyenne. Well, we're going to see about 1 to 3 inches of snow falling in that area overnight tonight, late, and during the day tomorrow, along with areas of fog. The mountains of Colorado, places like Steamboat, Craig, Walden, going to get a little bit of snow as well. Aspen Vale and Snowmass, the Durango, Pagosa Springs area, the southwest mountains of Colorado, the I-70 ski areas of Colorado will get several inches of good snow. Now, the rest of the region will generally be quiet after that system passes through. And as we work our way into Friday and Saturday, and for the first part of Sunday, the quiet stretch of weather that sort of has developed here will continue. We just have this brief interruption with a little bit of light snow coming in tomorrow. After that, it's Sunday night and Monday when we see the next cold front coming on in. That'll bring colder temperatures and some light snow and snow shower activity to the region late Sunday into Monday. It doesn't look like it's going to be a big storm at this point in time, but that'll be the next chance for a little bit of light snow and colder temperatures. Taking a look at the long term, we're still seeing hints out there in our long-range pattern, our long-range computer modeling, and what we've been talking about, what's going on in the Pacific, what's going on in the Arctic, going on with our low solar activity. We still see the stage getting set for the second half of December getting really, really cold across a large part of North America. The question we'll have in this part of the country is, will the coldest of the cold air be centered more towards the Midwest and the Great Lakes than the Western High Plains and Rockies? A lot of times when we get cold outbreaks in December and January, it's the Continental Divide that splits the country in half, where east of the divide it gets really cold and the western side of the divide doesn't get as cold. Sometimes we'll see the cold air get on both sides of the divide, and boy, when that happens, you're in for a really long winter season, at least in this part of the country. What we're leading up to is that we're going to probably go into next week with pretty average conditions. It does start off colder. We do see some mountain snow activity early next week and late this weekend, but no major weather systems. Where we're looking at the whole North American continent getting really cold could be around that December 16th through the New Year's timeframe. We're seeing hints, and we'll keep watching in the long-range trends, but there are hints that that second half of December is going to get cold and stormy again. Now, we don't want that. We just went through what I will call Snowvember. November had twice as much snow as average in many parts of Wyoming and parts of Colorado and western Nebraska. We saw twice the average amount of snow in places like Cheyenne and Casper and other areas. We see the snowpack 125 to 180% of average across most of the major basins of Wyoming and Colorado. So after a very snowy late October, a Snowvember, now December is likely going to be, during at least the second half of the month, maybe something that we have recently seen. Colder weather and a higher frequency of storms, which places us right smack dab in the Christmas holiday time frame. Now, we could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, especially for anybody that needs to travel again, but we tend to see cycles. We tend to see patterns that repeat themselves through the course of a winter season. And usually they go through about 2 to 4 week cycles, which would place the timing of the next cold, stormy period in that December 16th through the New Year's time frame. We'll keep you updated, but it's something we wanted to talk about to try to keep you ahead of the curve. Thanks for listening to the Day Weather Podcast. Make sure you tell a friend. Go to dayweatherpodcast.com, dayweather.com, or on iTunes, Overcast, and other platforms for podcasts. Talk to you tomorrow.